The dynamic parts are moving parts, which would be the gears on the back, which allow it to turn, and then the feet. The electronic parts run on electricity and information. These are what make the robot be able to move. The electronic parts on here are the motors, which are in the feet, and the ball shooter arm, the head, which is the sensor, and then the big NXT brick here. Mathobotix teaches us how to use steam, which is very important in everything, really. S is science, which is the methodology of designing and building. In this case, it is designing and building a robot. We found the design for the AlphaRex online and decided to build it. It was really fun to build, and so when we decided to program it, we were having a little bit of trouble. But T is for technology. The technology in here is like the electronic part, but it also includes the programming. What we did for the programming is we have it walk, and then when the ultrasonic sensor senses something, it activates the ball shooter, which then shoots 3 balls. The E is engineering. I had to engineer how to attach the ball shooter arm and the extra hand onto here, because otherwise the other hands don't really do anything. The A stands for art, which is in this case I made it more compact. Like back here there was a couple other things that just made it a lot bigger and added some unnecessary weight. So I took them off, so it's smaller and it's less heavy on the back. And then M is mathematics, which is I had to figure out how many rotations for the gears, for the gears and the motors with the feet and the ball shooter arm. S is soft skills, which is like talking with T and getting his help, and then presentation skills, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going to demonstrate the robot for a little bit.
So it's going to shoot, so we just want to make sure it doesn't hit anybody.
So what it does is it just walks. Right now, it just walks, and then when the ultrasonic sensor senses something, it shoots 3 balls. Like this. So then it'll shoot 3 balls. Like that.
Can you do it again?
Okay.
Here, we'll show it this way. So.
Yeah.
What prompted it to shoot the ball?
The ultrasonic sensor, which is like sonar, or echolocation. It sends out waves.
He put his hand in front of the eyes. And then
For a certain distance, and then once it senses that, the waves shoot back, and then once it senses that, it sends a signal to the NXT, which then sends a signal to the ball shooter arm, which tells it to move 3 rotations, which has it move 3 times. So that moves, and then if I put my hand in front of it, it shoots 3 times. Does anybody have any questions? Yes?
How did you program it?
To program it, I use the NXT programming language, which uses just a bunch of move blocks and switch blocks. So with this, I have move right leg first, then left leg first in a loop, so that it's always walking. And then I have the sensor up here wait until it senses something. Like it's always sending out the waves, and then once it senses something, it sends a signal here, which then tells this to shoot 3 times. Does anybody have any other questions?
And so are all the parts Lego parts?
No, these are also beams.
Oh,
but
Lego parts.
Yeah, they're all
Lego.
yeah.
Well, Lego Mindstorm to be exact. Mindstorm.
Anybody have any more questions?
All the way back there. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you. You can modify it to fire a number of different things, but we just decided to be a ball, safe and effective.
So when he's programming, is it plugged into a computer and he's got a computer?
Yeah.
That's right.
But it's more of a user graphical one than just like language.
You're not typing language, you're clicking buttons.
Yeah, basically.
It's a drag and drop concept where you have little blocks that they're put together, and then you can the logic is the same as a text-based coding,
It's just easier to
but
use.
it's just, yeah, there's the graphical interface there for you to see.
Do you have the option of using?
You do not have the option of using text for the Lego Monster.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you create your own language first to do that, and can you make it more multifunctional?
We did not. We used the language that came with the Lego Mindstorm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's kind of
NXT
coding.
2.0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.